Wow, guys, I know it's been a while since I've made a video, so I'll give you a bit of an update. About a month ago or two, we decided to sell our house and move, and since I usually make these videos on Friday when I work from home, and I'll usually make them early in the morning, and then kind of edit them on my lunch break, I haven't had a chance to put a video together in a while because I've been out of the house due to showings or various other things, so excuse my dust. Anyway, I'm actually moving in about 2 weeks now, so I have a few minutes now to make another video, and so I thought I would give you a little update. I can't believe that I now have 175 subscribers. That's amazing to me. I never thought I would have that many that quickly. I'm hoping to get more, so please subscribe if you haven't already. For today's video, I wanted to share a little bit more about Planet X3. Now, this is a game made by the 8-Bit Guy for DOS. Now, he just released a new patch which adds 5 different graphics modes. So one of my complaints with the original game was that there was a few graphics modes that were missing, namely EGA and Hercules. Well, David indicated that he didn't want to add any additional modes because he didn't want to take the time to learn how to do that. And fair enough, I can understand totally what he did. But he decided to release the source code to a few people, and they've added those graphics routines. So now we can enjoy a few more graphics modes. First is Hercules. If you're unaware, Hercules is a monochrome-only graphics mode. And basically, it was designed to be able to use Thai fonts originally with the IBM PC because it didn't support it. But some people decided to make games for Hercules, and sometimes you could just use Hercules with a CGA emulator and play games like Planet X3. But it didn't support it natively. But now Planet X3 uses 720 by 350 Hercules graphics, and basically he used the artwork from the CGA monochrome mode. And here you go. It actually looks pretty good. If I do say so myself. I mean, it's Hercules, so it's only 2 colors, but I can't really complain. It looks pretty nice. Next up is the Plantronics Color Plus 320 by 216 color mode, which was an advanced CGA mode that was not very common back in the day, but it was used in some Commodore machines. It uses a Tandy 160 by 200 by 16 color artwork, so the resolution is not ideal, but it does look a lot better than 4-color standard CGA graphics. Now, I don't have one of these computers, and I couldn't get it to work in DOSBox, so here's a picture that David shared in his Kickstarter thing, but I couldn't actually get it to work, but here's what it looked like if you did have it. So it looks very, very similar to the Tandy 160 by 200 artwork, but looks still pretty good. Next, they added a CGA grayscale mode. Basically, they took the 4 black, white, dark gray, and light gray colors and added them to the palette instead of the standard CGA palette. So it looks a lot better. The problem is that this actually doesn't work on CGA cards, but it does work on EGA cards. So you can play this game on EGA cards with this 4-color monochrome-ish color scheme, which looks a lot better than the standard 4 colors that you get in a CGA mode. The only problem with it is it doesn't work with CGA. So, I mean, I can see why they put it in here. It looks kind of like an old Game Boy emulator I used to use in the early 2000s, but it's pretty cool. But it does definitely look better when you play this on EGA mode. Now, if you run the CGA 4-color mode on DOSBox with CGA graphics enabled, this is what you get. Actually, it looks pretty cool. This is a hidden graphics mode that if you play with CGA before, you've probably seen. I can use it in QBasic if I play with some settings. But anyway, this is kind of cool. You get this hidden graphics mode that you wouldn't normally get. So hats off to you. It's great to have one more palette to choose from. Actually, this one looks a lot better than some of the other ones, so I might play with this mode too. Next up is the Tandy High Res mode, 640 by 200 by 16 colors. And now, not all Tandy models supported this mode, but if you had 64 kilobytes of RAM, you could play it with these graphics. Basically, he took the VGA graphics and dithered them to be displayed on a 16-color monitor. It looks pretty nice. Now, this mode I couldn't get to work because I don't have the proper hardware, but here's a screenshot of what he provided. Now, the last graphics mode we're going to talk about is EGA mode. Now, EGA is very special and dear to my heart because we upgraded from a CGA machine to an EGA machine in the mid-'80s, and my life was never the same. I mean, when you go from CGA to EGA, it's like night and day. Now, ideally, he would use 320 by 200 by 16 color EGA mode and use 16 colors that are special palette with special graphics. I don't think they had time or they really wanted to do that. So they used the little used 640 by 200 mode, which gives you more resolution. And they basically took the Tandy high-res mode graphics, which is dithered, and just basically used them here. And it runs really smoothly and it looks amazing. Now, obviously, it's still dithered and it's still not VGA, so it doesn't look as good as that, but it does look pretty amazing. I mean, look at this. This is EGA mode for this game. Now, I have no words to say. It's just great. So I think this is the mode I'm going to play on, this mode from now on out. It's fantastic. Anyway, hats off to the 8-Bit Guy for allowing someone else to tinker with his code and add these amazing different graphics modes. I'm still making more content, and after I get moved and settled into the new house, I'll be back with more stuff. So please subscribe, please stay in there hanging with me. I'm so grateful for the 175 subscribers I do have. I'm still working on my new MS-DOS game. Still don't have a title yet. It's still in the progress of things, but I hopefully will be releasing it in the next few months. Anyway, thanks for watching, and stick around. See you next video.